Hello friends, this is Music Man from his man cave, and right now the topic this year is stupid with Christ. In other words, behaving in a way that reflects badly on Jesus Christ. Being a poor ambassador, not being a good manager, not being a good messenger. That's what we're talking about here. So, what are we going to talk about today? Something that brings a lot of confusion to people. Because there's a lot of talk about it and a lot of confusion about it. I did a whole series on it the last couple of years. Money. Let's talk about it. And how simple it really is. Coming at you. Man, you can go to many churches and hear a lot of goofy stuff about this. I've heard a lot of them. Like the prosperity theory. That if you're in good cahoots with God, you're going to be a multimillionaire. But if you're not in cahoots with God, wah, wah, you're going to be poor, broke, and stupid. And I've been poor, broke, and stupid. So, but I did discover that God still loves. So that in itself can make people really confused. When they're prospering and they're making millions, yet they don't believe in God. And they're not following, the B-I-B-L-E. They're not following this book. And they're doing great. So that makes them feel kind of like, well, whatever, It makes the Bible seem untrue. Well, here's how simple it is. God says not to love money. God says everything is His. It is His. You're managing His money. If you give your heart to Jesus Christ, you give your life to Christ and ask Him to save you, and He did it by what He did on the cross, spiritually, save you. From when you die, your soul and your spirit are going to leave your body, and they're going to go somewhere. So we're in a temporary situation here. So what is God's advice? He says don't store up money, but provide enough money for provision, with food and raiment. In other words, provision, with food and shelter. You may be in a situation where you need a car. Then be wise. Buy a good used car. Don't go out and buy a brand new car. Don't take on debt. A debtor is a slave to the lender. And today, even Christians are taking on huge debt. God's saying, if it's slavery, don't do that. Buy everything with cash, if you possibly can. Even buy a house with cash, if you possibly can. Live a simple life. Live a modest life. Live a balanced life when it comes to money. And you'll do well. And it's that simple. Do not store up your treasures here where thieves break in and steal, and rust and moth destroy. It doesn't get any simpler than that. Jesus even said further, don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about what you're going to eat. Don't worry about what you're going to wear. Because He's saying, I will take care of you. And He does. He provides you a good job. He will provide for you. He'll make provision for you. And then you need to be a good steward with that. Don't go out and buy things you can't afford. Don't spend more money than you make. And you will acquire wealth. And you can be a blessing to others. There it is. Basics. Money 101. Anybody that comes to you with any other, the complicated of the Bible, and you need to be $3 million when you retire and stuff like that. Wah, wah. Not in the Bible. It's not there. I challenge anyone to show me in the Bible. But Abraham was very wealthy. Yeah, it's true. So, you will be too. If with just food and shelter and things you're content and don't go buy a bunch of stuff you can't afford. Music Man. Talk to you again soon. Bye.